Hello! Today's video is going to be on forgiveness and healing. So whether you've just had a big argument with a lover, a boss, your parents, children, whatever it may be, if there's something inside of you right now that's ripping you up, tearing you open, causing you trouble, this is the meditation. But before we go into that, I just want to give a few details in terms of what forgiveness is. So forgiveness isn't giving someone permission. It isn't saying, yes, you're allowed to continue these actions. It's also not saying that you then go back to a destructive relationship or a destructive job. It's more about shifting your perception, your relationship to that thing. So that the pain that you're kind of carrying, you're offloading it, you're releasing it, so that your life, your day is a little easier. So it's not about giving permission. It's not about staying in terrible, painful situations, but creating the space inside to move on, whatever, however that looks. So we'll go straight into the meditation. We don't need to. It's really very much a practical one. I think forgiveness, healing, it's something you experience. So if you find a comfortable chair, cushion, upright in bed, upright's always ideal. I think I always say this. But if you're lying, you can, but you may just fall asleep. So wherever you are, just find a comfortable position. Even if you're on the tube, on the train, just find a way to come to your breath, to come to your body. And just take a deep breath to start. One more. And already you might be aware of some tensions in your neck, your shoulders, your belly, your back. Whatever you've been carrying from the situation that's causing you trouble right now. The situation where you want the healing, the forgiveness. Just allow your mind, your awareness to be with attention, whatever it is. Just allowing it to be there as we start to go a little deeper. So going deeper than the physical strain, deeper than the stress that you're carrying in your legs or your arms. Just imagine a cave before you, a giant cave in the side of a mountain. And inside of this cave is the situation, the relationship, the person, whatever it is where you want to bring forgiveness and healing. And just feel, how are you feeling right now? Are you nervous when you see this cave? Are you excited to go inside? Are you nervous? Do you want to hold back? Just take another breath here. And then when you're ready, just allow yourself to walk, to run, to move towards this cave. And as you approach this cave, you feel the darkness of the cave slowly approaching you. And again, you might feel a little anxiety or nervousness. Just allow that to be, allow any tension in your body to be there. And just check in with how you feel. And now moving forward, let this darkness slowly take over. So this darkness, we don't need to label it as scary. It's simply the absence of light. And in this absence of light, we will find the healing and the forgiveness. So slowly, as we go deeper into this cave now, We leave the outside world behind. And we find ourselves in complete darkness. How does that feel? It's leaving the outside world behind. Maybe you feel very still and quiet or nervous. Deep in the cave. And as you feel this darkness around you, you notice a tiny, tiny spot of light shining onto the wall of the cave. And you move over to the wall of the cave to see the face of the person or the situation where you want to bring this healing and forgiveness. So just take a moment to tune into this person's face or the situation. As this small dot of light expands to reveal, almost like a cave painting, a picture on the wall. And at first you just see the person, you see the situation. And slowly allow this image to expand so that you begin to see a little more. Almost a backstory. The cave painting behind the painting that you're focusing on. And this second cave painting, this second image, gives you an extra bit of depth. Some extra context as to maybe why this person thinks, speaks, moves, acts the way that they do. And allow this second image to get a little deeper, the colors stronger. And maybe a third image is revealed on the cave wall, revealing something from your own background, your own history, to add extra depth to this situation. Showing how everyone in this image has a deeper story, deeper reasons they may not even be aware of, but they're painted on the cave wall. Just take a moment to breathe these images in, these impressions. As you begin to realize that the person or the people are only operating the way that they know how to operate. They're doing their best. They're doing all that they know. And so are you. We can't always see the full picture. But now we're seeing the bigger picture on the cave wall. And as you see this picture expand and the light expand, allow this same light to touch your body, and to fill your heart so that you feel the images on the cave wall connect to your heart. And as your heart opens, you breathe love. You exhale compassion. You lay no blame. All the whys and the wherefores slip away. You simply see people drawn together, doing all that they know. And allow this light from the cave wall to fill you even more, filling not only your heart, but your mind. Clearing your mind of the anxiety, the frustration, so your heart and your mind can begin to feel forgiveness. For there's no one to blame anymore. There's no one to shout at. There's nothing that needs to be done other than to allow this forgiveness and this calm to enter your heart and your mind. There's no need to skip into the future, worrying about what comes next, or what even has happened now in the past, but just to be in this moment of lightness, of calm. And as you feel this forgiveness, allow it to begin to radiate from you now, not only to this situation and to the people in this situation, but to the cave around you, so that you begin to illuminate the entire cave. And as you radiate more and more light, more and more pictures, more cave paintings appear. You don't need to understand these pictures. You don't even need to be mentally aware of them. But your awareness of the deeper story of everything, of the world around you, expands. How we're all connected. How we're all simply working with what we know best. And this light now, as it fills the cave, goes beyond the cave. Send healing and light out into the world. And maybe you have one person in particular. Maybe it's the one person in the situation. And maybe it's another person. Just allow yourself for a minute or two now just to sit open-hearted, allowing this light, this love and forgiveness that you're radiating to reach this person. Not that you're trying to change them, but you're changing the way that you relate to this person, the way you look at them, the way you talk to them. Just allow yourself to shine, to forgive, And then release this person or these people. And allow the light to slowly come back from the world around, from the walls of the cave, from this original image, back to your body. Taking root in your hands, your feet, in your spine. How do you feel now sitting here? If there's anything else that you're holding on to, just allow it to leave you now. Allow it to drift from your shoulders, from your back, lifting the weight. So that you are left only with light. And say finally goodbye to this cave, leaving it behind. Maybe begin to flex your fingers, flex your toes, coming back into your body, back into the room or wherever you are. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. So hopefully you're feeling a little lighter in your heart and your mind. And if you want to take this a little bit further, if there's a little bit more work that you want to play with, journaling can be really beautiful ways. That could be writing in a diary, or even writing a letter. It could be to that person, to the situation. And it can be a letter that's never delivered. You can write it, burn it, write it, keep it in your diary, whatever you like, but just a way to process a little more. But if you do that, you don't need to be getting into you did, I did, but just sharing from the heart, sharing the feelings, the affection, the love, the upset. So you can play with a little more in that way, and then also just practicing gratitude. I've got a video on gratitude, I've got lots of other videos. So if there's any other one you want to check out, you'll find them. So you have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next meditation. Yeah.